Hello everybody. Hope you're all doing all right and keeping your head above water in this strange times that we're all in. The team and I just wanted to check in with you to see how things are, and if you've not met the team before, let's quickly go around the room and see who we've got here. Sam, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, so I'm Sam Cadwallader. My day-to-day job is a sports development and student engagement officer at the Sports Centre. As well as working at the Sports Centre, I work closely with the Students' Union and with the various sports clubs and societies that we have at the university. I also work with the local community and organise events on campus. And I've just recently joined the Bowland welfare team. So if you haven't seen me before, hello, and nice to meet you all.
And Heidi, you're next.
Hi, I'm Heidi Spencer. I work in the linguistics department. So I deal a lot with student welfare and course and programme queries, all your grades, feedback, coursework extensions and that kind of thing. So, hi, nice to meet you.
Over to you, Jonathan.
Hi guys, I'm Jonathan Day. I'm a Deputy Senior Advisor for Bowland College, and I'm doing this for a while now. But in my day job, I'm actually a Project Manager and Business Analyst working for ISS, so looking at IT related projects across the university.
Thanks, Jonathan. And Joshua.
Hi everybody, I'm Josh Sendor. I'm the Research and Scholarly Communications Manager over in the library. So during the day I head up a fantastic team that works really closely with our academic community, and within the college I'm the second Deputy Senior Advisor.
Thanks guys. And as I said, my name's Steve Mack and I'm the Senior Advisor, and my day job is Exams Officer for undergraduates and all things student records. Okay, so I thought what we do today, no problem is too small when it comes to welfare, and whatever your issues are, we're here to help you, and no problem's too small. So whatever it is, even if you think it's really insignificant, if it's bothering you, get in touch with us. We offer online Teams appointments at the moment, and of course telephone support, and there's our email address. And as an example of the kind of questions that we get, I've got a few here that I thought we'd go through, and just so you get an idea of what kind of support it is that we're offering. So the first question, and as I said, these are just random questions that I put together to ask the team, just to show you guys, what kind of thing we do. So Jonathan, with everything that's going on at the moment, I feel really anxious all the time, which is affecting my studies. Can you help me?
Definitely. I mean, the first thing to say is, I think, as you hopefully realise by now, we're all friendly folk, down to earth, and to come and approach us. As we work remotely at the moment, many of us are not in our usual routine. It's not unusual to feel a bit anxious. I think we're all affected by that at some point or other. So maybe the first thing to do is just to reach out to somebody to have a chat, and that's the first thing that we would offer. Obviously, sitting down one-to-one over a brew at the moment is a little bit tricky, but we can do things like this over Microsoft Teams or Zoom or similar. And whilst it's not perfect, it can help. So we can talk about what's going on, some of the things that might be leading to you feeling anxious, and maybe between us there might be some practical steps that we can take to help with that. Maybe things like exercise, for example, might help, or maybe getting a bit of structure into your day. Now, of course, that might not always be the answer to everything, so we can refer you on to a whole range of support within the university. We obviously have the counselling service, and the college has its own wellbeing officer that can offer support. But within the counselling service themselves, they've got a whole wide range of things that can support you, whether that's group work or one-to-one stuff, or just a short online courses, online support, or whether that's one-to-one support, even a 30-minute clinic. So there's a whole range of stuff that we can help with.
Great, thanks for that. And Josh, due to a family issue, I've got behind with my work and my deadlines are approaching. I need more time and I'm really worried about it. Can you help me, please?
Yeah, of course. And there are a couple of elements to this, really. And I guess my first response, similar to Jonathan's, is that, we're a friendly team, and it's really important that you reach out to us and you start that conversation with us. We're here to help. And certainly one element of this is ensuring that you're receiving the right support from the wellbeing and welfare perspective. So depending on, your experience at the moment, we might signpost you on to counselling and mental health services, or to the chaplaincy centre spiritual coordinator, or we might be able to provide you with that listening ear within the college, either ourselves or through the college wellbeing officer. So that's one element. The other thing is the practical dimension related to your studies and an assignment that's due. And so what we would always advise is that you have a conversation with your academic department, you share your concerns with them as early as possible. That's really important. So it's likely, you could have a conversation with your academic tutor and with the admin staff, people like Heidi, for example, who's in that kind of role within language and linguistics, and they can start to look at the ways in which they can provide you with support or to mitigate by way of extension, for example, if the situation calls for that. But the key message is just get in touch with us as early on as possible, and we'll do everything we can to help you.
Great, thanks, Josh. And next, Heidi, this next question is, I'm feeling very isolated and lonely. Is there any kind of group activity with other students I can get involved in at the moment?
Yeah, the university has quite a lot to offer on this front. Again, as the others have said, the first thing to do is probably to get in touch with us via the Bowland Welfare email address or via your Connect Lancaster app, that you can also get in touch with us that way. What we'd like to do is probably we'd have a little chat and we can go through and look at what the student union is offering. There's a lot of online activities that societies are offering for students. The transitions team also offer a teen chat every Wednesday at 1 till 2, which has been really useful for some students. The transitions team also offer quite a lot of other online activities, including quizzes and things like that, just so you could have a face to talk to. And I know it's been a bit lonely and a bit difficult for all of us in these times, so it's just nice to have someone there to chat to. So the first thing would be to get in touch with us, and there's quite a few places we could refer you on to.
Okay, great. Thanks, Heidi. And lastly, Sam, due to unforeseen circumstances, I've not got enough money to get through the term this year. Can you help me, please?
Yeah, so as the others have said, providing that detail will enable us to kind of point you in that right direction. So dependent on your circumstances and the information you provide the welfare team. For example, there is a small cash grant for any emergencies that you may have that are available through the college, and there's other funding pots and funding support that the university can offer you, and it is all dependent on your situation and your circumstance.
Okay, great. Yeah. Thanks, Sam. And lastly, as I said at the start, I'm the exams officer for the university, and a lot of students, particularly first years, really worry this time of year as we're building up to your first round of big assessments. So any concerns you have about exams, you can always drop us a line in Bowland Welfare, and I'll take a look at that for you and point you in the right direction to relevant support. So as everyone said, don't fret and worry about things, and don't leave small problems to get into big problems, because they're much harder to deal with if you don't contact us early on. So please do get in touch. And I think that gives you a flavour of the kind of things that come our way. So once again, whatever your concerns are, get in touch. We're here to help you. And if you've got any questions at all, drop us a line at Bowland Welfare. And I think that covers it. So thank you all very much, and I hope you carry on doing a great job with your studies. Okay, everybody. Thank you. Bye-bye.